Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the 15th episode of Mahoutsukai no Yome, or The Magician's Bride. So, let's get into it. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. So, in the last episode, Chise got to have fun being a fox for a little while. But the bulk of the episode was the vampire girl enlisting Chise's help with the old man, and in the end she did help as best she could. But the episode did end with Chise coughing up blood, if I remember correctly. Which is very bad. Because I don't know if Ellis has really made any progress in dealing with the whole short lifespan of a slave beggar yet. It's so weird seeing Chisa angry. And Oberon also showed up near the end of the episode. Uh, yeah. Yeah, that's very not good. Like, she looks dead. Like, no joke. I'm getting ReZero flashbacks with that. I mean, she's not actually dead. I mean, do you have a better option? Clearly not. Take care of the house, Oregon, as we leave you once again. I do hope Silky gets some focus at some point so we learn more about her backstory. Because we learned about Ruth and how he got here, but don't know a huge amount about Silky. Oberyn when running in such a carefree way, considering the situation. Isn't that where the little fairy things try to take Chisa, like, early in the series? Because I thought it was when they called it the Land of Fairies, but now that I see this, I'm almost sure. Yeah. Apparently he had time to put on his mask before leaving. In a very interesting place. Some kind locals. Oh, wow. Yeah, see that to my face to see what happens. Yeah, you can tell he's not in the mood for anyone's shit. Where am I? Why is it so dark? That's a cool looking bed. I like how it's part of the tree. I like that. Open your eyes slowly. Character looks a lot like a certain other character in this show. It tastes awful, but it should make you feel better. Sunglasses. I wonder if that would qualify as a first world problem. She looks good in the shades, though. Shannon. Telling your life story to somebody you just met? Interesting. I'm surprised Elias isn't, like, you know, in there, looking after her. And I have missed you a little bit. How about you shut your mouth before I shut it for you? Yeah, I trust Shannon. Yeah, she lost a decent amount of blood. uh, bounce, bounce. I knew as soon as I went over there, people would try to get them to stay. But I don't see that happening as long as 9% of them are rude to them. She really is riding a giant ant. uh. It's not quite true. She said. He's also my owner. A centaur out of nowhere? Very similar name. Siblings? Look, don't touch. Especially when she's injured. I was not expecting a centaur. Yeah, just gallop away. It's nothing she's not used to. Hmm. Okay. I guess that explains that. I really don't think this is gonna work. But yeah, I guess it would kind of help with that problem. The whole 3-year lifespan thing. So I guess you just thought she was a human with pointy ears? I guess it does happen. I mean, some people are like that. They don't look like they age at all. I know what you're thinking, she said, but don't fall in it. This is a bad time for it. You even have bandages on, so no. Oh, well, you just don't have a choice in the matter. You go into the water, Chisa. Have fun. Oh, I guess magic water. I can make a bit of an exception for that. But still, bandages. That's probably not a good sign. Are you coming out at me right now? Well, that took a turn. Jeez, I really should stop going around water. I mean, I'm sure he's not actually going to kill her there, but... Chisa has a very rough life. Oh. Is that her mother? Just let me know when you need to come up for air. And also, don't drown. Emphasis on the living part, so please stop trying to kill her. I'm taking you down with me. How do you like it? I love how that turned around. Especially if you're a slave beggy. Well, she has always kind of lacked spirits. So no hard feelings about me trying to kill you, right? But yeah, she's not wrong. But now we have to deal with the water in your lungs. Who does he think he is, Chisa? I'm I'm surprised Chisa, well, not really surprised, this is Chisa we're talking about, but I guess they were surprised Chisa does not hold at least a little bit of a grudge for that. Even if you understand what her overall intentions were, you would still be a little bit upset about that. Most people would, just not Chisa. He's basically a saint, really. Yeah, and abandon her once again. She's like, why is the plot always happening when I'm not around? I want to be important too. But she is the unsung hero. She keeps the place looking tidy. And I will know when they finally return. Even if I have to stand there watching like a dog. Oh, wow. Speak up a little bit. Oh, wow, that's a really cool effect. I guess magic does help a little bit with keeping the place looking nice. I hope they enjoy the new wallpaper. I spent hours putting this up. And it didn't work, they're still not home. It would be funny if we actually had an episode where they went off on some kind of, plot adventure, but all the screen time was focused on Silky and what she did in the meantime, while all the important stuff was happening off screen. That'd be kind of funny. I mean, we are kind of getting a little bit of that now, but... And are we really getting a little bit of Silky backstory? It's a little bit hard to tell, but I think that's Silky. And this would kind of explain why she doesn't particularly like being left alone. There's a certain vampire. Yeah. You should try out the Mage of Thorns place. I assume it's the same vampire. It could just be they all look alike. Hopefully, through this, we do see exactly how she met up with Elias. And man, those eyes look so dead. And what looks like tear stains doesn't really help with that. But it really is difficult to see her so upset, broken. Looking for a purpose in life, mostly. How about you? Oh wow, it's the same dude. And that's once again, their species all look the same. I want a home. Thank you, I clearly did not feel sad enough as it was. Just the way she said that in that just broken voice. It's actually being surprisingly helpful. It seems to have had some effect on her. Because that looks much more like the Silky we know today. Gin, silver, yeah. But it would be nice nonetheless. Oh wow, that's quite the thank you. Yeah. I was almost expecting the episode to end right there. Are they really back or no? That's just her, yeah. Just her memories. They should be back soon-ish. I know, but I want a princess carry you. Please don't complain, I paid 5 million pounds. I think we all were. Yeah, that counts for a lot. Okay. It got cold very quickly. Wait. That's not implying a lot of time passed with Silky just waiting. Because that would be really sad if that's the case. Yeah, they're finally home. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just... How many months did you leave her by herself? I feel so bad for her. Man, Silky. That would explain why they took the time to give us Silky's backstory and everything at that time. So it'd have the maximum emotional effect just leaving her there for alone for so long. And it definitely worked. Not gonna say it didn't. Now I'm gonna feel sad anytime they leave Silky. But they actually resolved that a little bit more quickly than I expected. Like, they went to the fairy world, they bandaged her up with the nice doctor. The nice doctor then took her to the water and tried to choke her to death underwater. And she got better. To somebody who has not seen the episode, that might seem a bit odd, but that is how it went. Not sure why they bothered to tell us some of the doctor's backstory unless she's gonna come into play later, but... A Christmas episode. And she comes back. So that was the 15th episode of Mahoutsukai no Yome. And in this episode, luckily Chisa ended up being okay. They took her to the fairy world so she could get help by a fairy doctor. And it seemed to work out for the most part. For a little bit, it seemed like she was trying to murder her patient, which is not the good sign of a good doctor. But I guess she was attempting to murder her to help her. And I'm not going to argue with that since the results, speak for themselves. And she says fine. And they were trying to get them to stay there permanently, but, naturally Ellis declined. Because that would be really sad because, as we found out, Silky, we got some of her backstory. Basically, she lost everything, had to start over, start a new life. after meeting the one Spriggan guy. And since time does travel to pass differently, she ended up waiting months for them, at least, to get back. So she was very lonely. And could you imagine if they just stayed in the fairy world forever and Silky just waiting there for years and years? That would be beyond sad. I mean, it was still pretty sad regardless. And yeah, I think that's about all I really had to say on this one. So, thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon, and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.